just like me.
Ew. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Under the Influence. It's me, Josue,
And Josie.
and we are here live at our local bar in our local city where we're locals. Ha ha ha, that's so funny. I'm just gonna keep pushing that until y'all eventually keep saying it. Today's episode is mainly gonna consist of, just us really introducing ourselves because we didn't really do that in the past podcast.
We didn't.
And we're just gonna kind of backtrack a little bit and go to our friendship, how it started, and then we're gonna kind of segue our way through high school, because there's a lot of important shit that we could be telling y'all that hopefully some of you guys will take into account going into high school, because we've seen it all.
Oh yeah.
So
And we never talked about our friendship on here.
no, we
go back.
Yeah, we rarely talk about our friendship.
We
period.
never do.
Exactly. We literally go back to 7th grade.
6th.
Bitch, I wasn't here during 6th grade.
Why do I think? I always think it's 6th, bro.
Kate,
I say
Kate,
to everybody since 6th grade.
Kate said the same thing too last time. Remember, she told your grandma that I was being mean to her since 6th grade back then, and I was like, bro, I wasn't even here during
Dude,
6th
I
grade.
swear to God he was, but anyway.
Under the influence. Under the influence. Under the influence. Under the influence. Anyways, so hello, welcome. My name's Josue. I know I already said that, but I'm 22, currently living in the middle of nowhere. I keep saying that. We live in Carson City, the capital of Nevada, but it's literally the middle of nowhere. So and plus Carson City's so long to say and it's ugly. So anyways, but
Yeah.
I'm currently in school for nursing. It's ugly, but it's
Happening.
It's tedious ass work, but whatever. I guess being a nurse is tedious too. I've tried making a podcast before with my friend Kayla. Remember Kayla?
Oh yeah.
Didn't work out. We were both just not into it at the time. I was a lot younger. She was doing her thing. I was doing my thing. I'm like, no one has time to sit down and talk for 30 minutes. Nowadays, I'm like, all right, I literally just sit down and talk for hours. So might as well record it.
Literally.
Yeah, I guess that's basically all. I like taking pictures, videos, which reminds me, I'm going to be coming out with a vlog. Yeah, self-promoting on my own podcast. Freak off.
Period.
You guys could tune in. I'm going to start posting every Wednesday. It's just going to be, my daily life and shit, Stuff that you don't hear or see on the podcast, because eventually we're going to start doing a video podcast. But stuff that you won't see or hear, it's going to be on my fucking vlog. So check that out.
Alright. Well, I'm also 22, also from the middle of nowhere. I've lived here all my life. It's not even... I didn't move here. I was originated here.
Oh, yikes.
Yikes.
Sorry.
For sure. No, for sure. I went to school for nails. I am a nail technician.
Nails by Josie, 2 E's on Instagram.
Instagram, yes. I do nails. Check me out. I'm located in our local town, where we're local, Carson City. So, yeah, I have a little son. He's 2 years old. Pretty much just fucking work every day, take care of my son,
Period.
hang out with my friends when I can.
She is always on that grind, though.
Yes.
And I mean, you can literally tell in the work that she does when she does her nails. She you fucking practice. Let me tell you, the first time I got my nails...
I used to practice a lot more.
Yeah.
I don't practice on
here's the
fake
thing,
hands
it's
no more.
Because you don't need to.
Because I always literally, I don't need to practice because I already got down the skill. Everybody could always use some more practice, but, I already got it down. I could do it in an hour and a half, a full set, bust it out real quick.
And, here's the thing. It's when she first did my nails, this was around the first time you got your license, right? You were, you finally just got your, you were at your salon.
I was in my salon, settled down.
She does my nails. They were good for a beginner.
Yeah, they were kind of bad.
But, now, looking at the work that she does and that she's doing, it's god damn, dude, you can see the growth. And on her Instagram page, Nails by Josie, 2 E's, You can literally scroll to the bottom, scroll to the first pictures, and just go up.
Oh
you
my
can
god,
see
you can see the
the
progression.
progress.
Yeah, it's crazy
It's
because
crazy.
the first pictures on my Instagram, I have over 300 fucking pictures, which is crazy to me because that means I've done over 300 nail sets.
And I remember when you only had two. I think
posts.
you had four. You had 4 posts when you first started it.
It was like I had nothing on my page. My page was barely being built.
Like I remember that. Like I remember when she was in school. Like I went to her school to get a manicure one time, just to support her ass, dude. Cause
just
like,
a manicure didn't even get polished, and now look at his ass,
yeah,
getting eyeballs and
I'm over here creating
swirlies
shit,
and blood dripping. Like we get creative, dog, and it's crazy because like I don't know. It's fun to do. It's fun to find new little paint, new little arts and shit. It's so fun. And I get better at it, so it's like people like hearing people say like, "Oh my god, I love your work. Like you're amazing at it." Like it makes me feel so good. It makes me want to keep going and keep doing it rather than not hearing it and just doing people's nails and them not appreciating it, you know? It's just kind of like, why am I like, obviously I know why I'm in the position, but I also want to be doing nails because I care about people and I want to educate people because a lot of people don't know a lot of stuff about nails.
Yeah, just kind of like when I worked at the hospital, right? Mm-hmm. At least personally, like when I work, I'm the type of person that's like, you know, I need people to tell me that I'm doing a good job. Not because like, I don't know, it's just kind of like that thing. It's like, I know I'm doing a good job. I don't need someone to tell me. But it's nice when people are recognizing the work that you do.
Oh, yeah.
At hospitals, they don't do that.
They don't do it everywhere.
Because your job is like...
It gets people going.
It's weird because it's like your job there is to like make sure that these humans, other human beings, are getting better.
And well, yeah.
And it's like they don't care if you're doing a good job or not. Like as long as this person's alive, they're happy, they're good with themselves. They're not going to compliment anyone or anything like that. So before like I ended up leaving,
they're like, "Oh, good for doing your job."
I got an award at my work for like how I worked. And she's like giving me a shout out. She's like, "I'm so happy he's on the team, blah blah blah." And I'm literally crying. I'm in the parking lot at my school crying, reading this award.
Gosh.
And I'm like, "Fuck yeah!"
It makes you feel good, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what? Let's rewind a little bit more. Middle school.
Oh my god. That's where we met.
7th grade. I had just moved here from the town over.
Yes.
And I was I'm not gonna lie, I was a short, pudgy, brown kid who put his hair in a mohawk. But I couldn't even do the mohawk right. So
and
like,
I remember this.
It would fall over and it would just be pointed right here.
I remember this.
And I had no friends. Again, I was fat. I was short. I was obviously gay.
It was also middle school, so like it's very hard to make friends in school, like especially in the early ons, because that's when everybody starts becoming friends and finding your lifelong friends in middle school.
And here's the thing with me, I was moving every single year to different schools. So it's like I got to the point where I was just like, all right, like whatever, I ain't gonna be here that long. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy my days until I gotta move on to the next one.
Exactly.
I ended up staying there throughout all of middle school and high school.
Yep. And made some great friends along the way.
Awesome friends, awesome. My very first friend was Nicole. Remember that? It was Nicole and Claire.
Yep.
I remember them pulling me off the wall because I was sitting on the wall during lunch. And Nicole comes up to me. She's like, "Hey, you're new, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Nicole's always been so nice. It's crazy.
And then she's all like, "Hey, do you want to come like hang out with us?" And I'm like, "Okay." Because, you know, I didn't have anyone else.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to make friends, I guess.
And get this, I was best friends with Nicole. Nicole was my best friend at the time.
But
middle school.
I didn't know of Josie at this time yet.
Nope, we didn't know each other at all.
And
he was new.
Yeah.
So, and I was also a very shy person. The only friends I had in middle school was Nicole and Kate. And those two I still are friends with, but those two were my only friends in middle school. I was very awkward. I was a very shy, weird kid. Mm-hmm. I was literally like one of the weirdos that people would like make, like the popular kids would make fun of and shit.
But
I
so
swear
was
to God.
I. Now here's the thing: most of our friend group were the people that got made fun of.
Oh,
but guess what?
Oh yeah.
We're all fucking hot now. And, like, here's the thing. When I look back at the people who would talk shit about us during high school or middle school or whatever, like the people who were bullies, I look at them now, and I mean no disrespect, but they're either balding, they're fat, or they're on fucking hard-ass drugs. And I'm over here like, dude, you used to make fun of me for how I look, but you literally look like a... And the thing is that they if given the chance, they'll still talk shit.
Middle school is crazy.
Yes.
Back to the story.
So she, like, pulls me off the wall, because I was sitting against the wall, and she's like, come play with us. And I'm like, all right. We start playing Ninja. You know what Ninja is?
Mm-mm.
So it's like, you guys can't see, but... So it's like you stand in a position like you're a robot.
Yes.
And there's a person in front of you doing the same thing. And you each can make one move at a time. And the point is to try to hit the other person's arm to, like, kill them. So it's like, you'd be standing here, and if I move this way, you have to try to move your hand away hella quick before I hit you. And then if I miss, you do the same thing and you have to try to hit me, and I have to try to move it without you touching me too. I still remember that day like fucking yesterday.
That's
like I remember
crazy.
playing that game with them. And then I don't even remember how it happened after that, because after Nicole, I don't remember how I met you.
She obviously had... Oh,
No, but
I
here's
think
the
she
thing.
introduced us.
Maybe because at the same time, 7th grade, I was in band. Band!
I don't...
were
But
in
we didn't...
Band!
But, well, I was
No, but-
friends with Sitlali. I was
That's
like...
why-
I was sitting next to Sitlali and Jenny, and
And I became friends with the Mexicans. That's what happened. I ended up becoming friends with Stacy, Jenny, Sitlali. Like I became...
Wasn't that after, though?
I didn't like Sitlali. I became friends with Jenny and Stacy. I
No,
don't remember.
Because you were friends with me first,
No,
and
I remember
then
hanging
you
out with
started
them.
hanging out with them after. And I remember I didn't really hang out with them, so that's why I was... Because I was always with
grade.
Nicole.
It was
and Kate.
8th grade when we kind of stopped talking in 8th grade. And I started only hanging out with the Mexicans.
yeah.
Tanya,
Yeah.
Daniel, Genevieve, who else? Sitlali was there.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny. Yeah, that's when I started hanging out with them. And then I don't remember what happened. Somewhere in high school, in high school is when we all fell out, right? Everyone went their separate ways. The boys went to the soccer team. The girls were like little cholas in the high school, walking around with bags of hot Cheetos. Like, it's 8 a.m. and I'm hungry.
Dude.
But like, I don't know. I think it was during freshman year when I started getting closer to Lexi and Kaylee, because we lived on the same street.
Yeah. Because you
And
guys
that's-
rode the bus.
Yeah, and that's when we started hanging out more.
Oh, and then I was friends with Lexi and Kaylee. I
Yep.
was best friends with Lexi and Kaylee, too. They were my friends. They started becoming my friends in 8th grade. That's when I became friends with them. 8th or 7th.
Was late. I thought you knew them longer.
Well, I knew them in Girl Scouts, but we only started becoming friends and hanging out in middle school. Yeah.
Oh.
Because we had a couple classes together. Actually, me and Lexi weren't even that close. Me and Lexi would call each other Beluga Sisters.
I remember.
Beluga Whales.
You guys would show up. I remember it was Spirit Week, and it was pajama day, and you and Lexi came together dressed as minions in the minion onesies.
Yes.
I still have
that
those
was high school.
pictures.
That was freshman year.
I still have those pictures.
That was freshman year. We were in the yearbook. I have it in my yearbook still.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yep.
No, high school was crazy. Listen, all right. Freshman year, chill as fuck, right? Didn't really do anything. I was in leadership. That was the one thing I remember in freshman year.
I remember doing everything freshman year because we were freshly fucking in high school. Like, fucking, dude, that's fucking crazy that we'll never fucking go back to that. Like, we literally only got to experience that one time. We'll never experience it again.
Honestly, I'm fine with that, because, like, not really, because I'm going through the same type of shit with college, except for the fact that I don't have to be there in person every day for 6-8 hours.
Dude,
But it's
that
like, it's the
shit
same shit. You still have to deal with people. You still have to deal with your professors. You have to deal with all the fucking homework. Like, all this shit. It's just like high school, but for an adult.
Yeah.
For an actual adult. And it's like, I understand why a lot of people don't do it. If I had the choice, I wouldn't do it.
That's why I did trade school. Because fuck that shit.
I can't. It's so, like, Like, today I was watching, a lecture, and I fell asleep.
No way.
I woke up and the lecture was over, and I'm just like, I was literally just 2 minutes into it. I was like, it was what was it,
A
like
long one?
48 minutes? I fell asleep 2 minutes into it. That's how boring they are. They're even boring over video.
Oh my god, that sucks.
Back to the high school thing.
Yeah.
We got off topic a
Yeah,
little bit.
hella bad.
But, I remember there was a time, it was a whole last year where we didn't talk.
That was sophomore year.
No, that
Sophomore year was funky.
I think that was junior year, because that's when I hung out with Hannah. It was junior year.
Well, junior year, I wasn't really talking to anybody because I was on probation. Or was that my senior year?
I think that was your senior year.
No, because I was 18 my senior... Oh, wait, no. Yeah. It was a little both.
Listen to this, okay? My junior year was fucking whack. I had no friends, so I ended up making a new one, which I love her. She was a really good friend. She still is, Hannah. And like, this is... I love her, but I was very easily influenced back then. So there were times when we wouldn't go to like classes and shit.
Skip.
Yeah, we'd go to the rodeo grounds that was nearby. We would just hang out there, and then we'd go back to school afterwards. Or sometimes we would just miss the entire fucking day. But then senior year, I got my shit together, kinda. And then it got to the point where I was just like, fuck this school. I really cannot take this anymore. So then I transferred out.
We also missed a big part. I think it was junior fucking sophomore year where we would be driving in Josue's car, all of us, and just going to random mountains.
That was sophomore year because I was the first one to get my license.
Yes. In sophomore year, he would drive all of us around, and we would all go to a view and just smoke our lives away, dog.
Now keep this in mind. Some of the views that we went to were up on mountains, okay? You want to know what kind of car? I drove a Toyota Corolla. And I would drive that shit up mountains.
Yeah, dude. No, and that car's still going strong.
It's still going strong, and it has a nickname. It's had the same. It's the same name that I've been using for it for years. The Trap Car.
Yep.
Like if you connect to that car on Bluetooth, it shows up as Trap Car.
Dude, it's so funny.
No, but yeah, we would like. Those were the times. I still have videos of when I would pull up to Lexi and Kaylee's house, and I would literally park on the sidewalk. I'd leave my car halfway on the street, half on the sidewalk. Like nothing. And we really didn't... No one cared back then.
Oh my God.
If you were to pull that type of shit nowadays, people would be complaining, Karens would be calling the cops, and it's just like... I feel like back then, just things were so much more simpler.
Oh, yeah, no. I would literally ride their bus home. I would text my Gammy, and I'd be like, can I go to Lexi's house after school? And everybody, all my friends lived in Sutro, in the Sutro area. I was the only fucking one of my whole friend group that lived
like 10, 15 minutes away.
10 minutes away. Same town. I just lived in a different part of town.
You literally lived on the other side.
Yeah. I lived on the other side, so it kind of sucked that I lived so far, but I would always text my Gammy after school or during school. I'd be like, hey, can I go over to Lexi's house tonight, or can I go hang out with Lexi today, and blah, blah, blah. Like, after school, she'd always tell me, yeah, and I'd ride their bus home. And their bus, they had all of them on it.
And it wasn't just all of us. Like, my certain bus, everyone who lived in the Sutro area, they were funny ass and cool ass people. Like they were the type of people you'd want to hang out with. So that bus, the bus ride home.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
It
was always lit as fuck. My bus, boring as shit.
Dude, even the bus ride in the morning, we'd be loud as fuck. We'd be having because everyone on there was like, they were cool with each other in a way.
Yeah.
It's like once we were on the bus, it was a different place. Like we were all cool with each other. Once we got off and got into school, everyone went their separate ways, never talked.
Yup. Except for our little group.
And even then, like...
I even dated someone that was on that bus, and I remember riding the bus when I dated them. Or they would
the
ride
bus stop was right in front of his house!
Yup. Mm-hmm. So...
Which is funny you mentioned that, because he also dated one of my other friends.
No way.
You don't remember... You don't like her?
Next subject!
Anyways, oh look, that guy left. We're literally sitting in the car right now. We're about to go into the bar. But we were supposed to record this earlier, but we were busy. Yeah, so let's talk about karaoke night a little bit. Yeah, let's talk about karaoke night.
Oh,
karaoke
God.
night last night,
Where do we
Thursday
start?
night.
So we get there. First of all, we're pre-gaming it in the car again, like we always do.
Always do. And it was just us two, me and her. Normally we have like a third or a fourth person with us.
Nobody's been coming this week. It's just us this week.
We finished the whole bottle. Almost the whole fucking bottle. Before we went inside.
Yeah. That's why we got the balls to sing.
No, but here's the thing. I feel like I would have been... Because I was looking at the video earlier, which reminds me I have to send them to you. I feel like I was too drunk. Because, like, I'm listening to us sing, and I'm like, dude, I'm slurring words. I'm getting too embarrassed. I'm laughing. I'm like...
If we hadn't have gone back out to take more shots,
think we would have been good.
Been fine.
I mean, there were some
Because I was shaky too, because I was like, damn, usually I'm like, you know, in a good buzz, but I was like kind of like,
up.
because I was like,
So yeah, so we were in there, and bruh, this song has been on a repeat for me. I Need a Hero, Shrek 2, Fairy Godmother, is that her name?
Yep.
That's the fucking that's the version y'all need to play. That's the version I get down to all the fucking time. It sucks that we sang it already because we sang it bad and we can't sing it again.
I mean, we could.
But that's embarrassing because what if it's bad again? He's gonna be like, huh? You did this last week.
I'm weak. He's like, I still have your paper.
I was feeling myself. I was about to go up there and start rapping and shit. You know how guys get when they're drunk.
Yeah, they want to start rapping.
And I go up there. I didn't go up there. You went up there, I think. He came and he dropped off the paper for me to write down the song name and my name.
Yeah.
He comes back and he's like, I don't have that song. And I'm like, bro, the one song I wanted. And he's like, I mean, I can play it. The words just won't pop up. And in my head,
you were
I was
like, fuck that.
In my head, I was, for a second, I was like, I know the words. Literally, I know that song word for word. But then I'm like,
You need
drunk.
validation, yeah.
I'm like, I am drunk. I'm literally gonna get jumbled and stop and walk away. So, fuck that. That's what I told him. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm good.
I didn't even hear what you told him.
Oh, let's talk about another incident, dude. Okay. This is kind of like a little discussion point too. So, say you went out with like me, right?
Uh-huh.
And you pull up and one of your friends is here. And they have a guy. He's being super touchy with you. He's being a little weird, like kind of like giving you like a vibe that's like you're a little too much for me. Like I can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Say you have to deal with that and you have to deal with that the whole entire night. He starts blowing you up maybe like 2 days later and he starts like calling you a bitch, telling you he hates you because you haven't replied to any of his messages. What would you personally do with that? It's hold on. Let me add to that too. Say you go out the next following weekend, same friend, and he shows up with that other friend too. But he's being weird as fuck, talking hella shit to you at the bar. Say like he starts pulling me away to start talking shit. Like how would you feel and how would you react to that?
If they're being touchy with my friend?
No, like with you. Like what would you do? Like how do you approach that?
I would honestly, if it were me and someone was doing that to me, I would tell them. I would text them or whatever, because obviously being in presence of them isn't going to work out. Talking is not going to work out in presence.
They don't take rejection well. Let's say you do end up messaging them and you're like, nah, you know, like I'm say you put it as nicely as you could and they still don't take it and they still like talk shit to you when they see you, they're still like being weird. It's like what would you do?
Well, first of all, I'd block their number if they were telling me a whole bunch of bullshit online, because fuck that. I don't need to see it if I can just block them. Mm-hmm. Second, in person, you could either just walk away or you could tell them straight to their face, like just straight to their face, like, I told you that I was not interested. I don't feel comfortable with you coming up to me and talking to me and, you know, making me feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't like it. So please get away. And if they don't get away, there's other actions you could do further. As in, hit them with the, hit them with the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
And then get kicked out of the bar forever. I know, but like, sorry, so I'm basically asking her this because this is kind of what I'm going through. And it's like, I don't want to be rude. I just feel like, personally, I don't like, what's the word? I don't like confrontation that much. I mean, if it comes to me...
Nobody does.
If it comes to me, what's up? But it's like, I don't go out looking for it.
No. Especially if
like,
you don't need to, like, truly.
But here's the thing. It's like, when you're rejecting someone, I feel like in a way, at least with me and my past experiences with rejecting people, they get defensive, they get mad, they get sad, or they get self-conscious, right? And it's like, the self-conscious part, it's like, I tell them I'm not interested, and I'll say it in such a nice way, you know, like, I'm not looking for anything right now, I'm not, you know, whatever.
Josue just got out of a relationship.
Literally, like, not
this
that long ago.
This is the main reason that he would not be interested in anybody.
In anybody, and that's the thing, it's like,
he's not over his ex. me rephrase that.
Please.
He is over his ex. He just doesn't want to put himself through the same hurt that he went through with his ex. Let me rephrase that. He doesn't want, and he also doesn't want to put that on somebody else to where he would lead them on and you know, tell them all these sweet things when he doesn't want a relationship.
And now here's the thing. It's like, there you go. Like, I'm not looking for a rebound, right? So I'm here trying to
have
heal, grow, and kind of like find out who I am again.
By himself.
Because I've been in a relationship for the past, I mean, like, it's not the same relationship, but I've been in relationships
over and over.
Straight for the past 2-3 years. I haven't been single, so it's like,
you're finally getting to breathe.
Exactly, and not just that, but I'm getting to know who I am. And right now, I haven't finished that. Therefore, I'm not going to be talking to anyone because I don't want to be putting anyone in a situation that can turn toxic. I don't know how to go about it because I don't want to be rude. I'm friends with one of his friends, you know? And it's like, I just don't know how to go about it.
I think you guys could honestly, like,
be friends.
No,
but here's the thing. We could have. And I'm going to say it straight up right now. We could have been friends. If he didn't cross the boundary of waking me up in the middle of the night, blowing up my phone, calling me. Once that point came, I was just like, all right, first of all, we're not in a relationship. I just met you. You invited me out on a date. I didn't reply. First of all, I was busy. I had stuff I have. You know, I'm my own person. I'm an adult. Sometimes I don't have time to even reply. You know this.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I will go days, hours. Bruh, sometimes I'll go weeks without replying back to people. Like, don't...
Except for me. Don't think
not her.
Y'all special.
If I don't reply back to you, if someone doesn't reply back to you, leave it at that.
That's, and I had to learn that too. Trust me.
Because...
Trust me on that one, bitch.
Calling people, making them feel suffocated and all that, that's literally closing doors that weren't closed before.
Yeah. There was many open doors, I feel like.
There were actually a lot of open doors. And then stuff happened, and they started closing.
The situation just was handled very poorly by...
And here's the thing. It's like, you can... We did make it a point at the beginning of this podcast that we said we were going to offend people. And I'm sorry if you get offended at this at all. Oh, thank God I forgot what I was going to say.
I'm weak.
It was going to be deep, so I'm happy I forgot.
He said it was going to be deep.
The point I'm trying to get across is that, like, I feel stuck. Now I feel like I don't want to go out because if he's there, he's going to be talking shit. And here's the thing. When I'm drunk, I'll be nice. And even if I ain't feeling it, I'm still going to put up that front because I'm not a rude person. At least I try not to be most of the time, right? Mm-hmm. It's like if you deserve it, you're going to get it. That's it. I'm sorry. But I just feel stuck. I feel like I'm in a relationship that I know I'm not in. But it was a night that night.
It was very much a night.
What celebrities would you have a threesome with, and why?
Had to take a shot for that one. Lucas Cully for sure, because he's always been my goddamn crush. I know he's not that big of a celebrity, but he's a celebrity to me.
Okay.
Fucking Michael B. Jordan can suck this any day.
Period.
Ah, god damn it. Man, this is a hard one. What
right?
the fuck?
You got one more.
God damn it. Hold on. I gotta think. Because it's a cross between Bruno Mars. Oh, sexy daddy.
He's kind of, okay.
Bitch, he cute. What you talking about?
Continue.
Bruno Mars or who the fuck else do I... Oh my god, what's his name? Ansel Elgort. Oh!
Okay.
He's so sexy, dog. Ansel Elgort is so fucking... he could get this any day.
He's okay.
He's so beautiful.
But why? Why those three?
Okay, so bless you.
Thank you.
Lucas Cully because... Bless you.
Bless you. Thank you.
Lucas Cully because he's sexy and he's always been my crush forever. I've always wanted to fuck him, so obviously I'm gonna put him in there because what the fuck.
Period.
And then... Michael B. Jordan because I just feel like he has big dick, daddy dick energy. Right?
Okay.
Hungry? I wonder if it was quiet enough.
That was just a noise that my stomach makes. Anyways.
And then Ansel Elgort because... wow.
Okay.
That's literally it. Wow.
You ready for my 3?
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth,
2.
David Dobrik,
You're fucking sick.
and Timothy Chalamet.
I don't know who the fuck that is. David Dobrik, bitch?
I would. Are you kidding me?
David Dobrik, bitch.
No hesitation.
You gotta have higher standards than that. Oh, God!
I just showed her a picture
No!
of Timothy Chalamet.
No! Bitch,
Nah,
you can't be serious. You
he's
like that motherfucker?
He's a cute white boy.
I'm starting to question your mentality, dog.
Are you kidding? Okay, alright.
Look up Timothy. Timothy what?
They know, Chalamet!
What the fuck?
Let's switch out
Please, Timothy.
Chris Hemsworth.
No! Ah! He'd switch out! He'd switch! Oh, sway! Oh,
Hey!
no!
I can't have 3 guys on my list.
Switch Chris Hemsworth for
With Jaden Smith. You can think all you
No,
want. Think
Timothy.
whatever you want.
No, switch Timothy with
I'd
what
get
the-
on my
Do
knees.
you think that man has a big dick? Timothy Wickle-Mickle.
I'm still getting on my knees. I'll get on my knees for either his fucking bitch, one or the other.
He's
One
gross.
or the other. Nope.
He's gross.
No.
What you talking about? Let me see this man again. Man, how old is he? 19? 19, dog.
Bitch, he's 26.
Oh, he's older than us.
Yeah.
Let me see him.
Yeah.
Find a better picture.
I'm trying.
Because he showed me he looks like a Skeletor in this picture that he showed me. That's all I see when I see that motherfucker. I don't even know who he is.
Ooh, this picture makes him look like a TikTok dude. I don't like that.
Ew.
Are you really don't think?
You
Okay.
are on smoking,
Okay, you know what?
licking,
Let me change my whole list.
putting it in
Let
your
me
gums, crack cocaine, dog.
Let me change my whole list then. Jeffree
Please.
Star, James Charles.
Oh!
I'm kidding.
And who else? What's that guy's name? Oh my
Manny
god.
MUA.
No, Patrick Starr, bitch! Patrick Starr!
Is
James
this-
Charles. Hi, sisters.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
Jeffree Star.
No, this is Patrick.
What does he say? What does he say? Jeffree Star. What's his go-go? What's his logo? Or what the fuck? His slogan?
Hi. Some shit like that.
Oh my god, yes! He goes, hey, or some shit
With the
like
mirror,
that. Yeah,
with the mirror.
yep. Let me look it up on Siri. What does Jeffree Star open up with in every YouTube video? Okay, bitch, don't even fucking listen to me. What does Jeffree Star open up with in his intros?
Would Siri even know that?
200 million net worth.
Yeah, Jeffree Star owns a whole cattle ranch now. Jeffree Star selling like fucking meat.
What the fuck?
Yak meat. Jeffree Star has a yak ranch.
Why?
Because why not?
He's rich.
Yak meat is fucking good.
He's rich.
Yeah. Period.
Let's listen to what he says.
And that's why I'd fuck David Dobrik. Actually,
What's up, everybody? Welcome.
What's
up, everybody?
Welcome back to
my
another
channel! Period. That's
No,
what he
but
says.
I wouldn't. I'm sorry. Nate, Jeffree Star's ex-boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jeffree Star had a sexy ass fucking ex-boyfriend. Sorry, it's
Yeah.
got hot in here.
It got hot.
It got hot. Look at the fogs.
With that being said, it being hot in here, we need to go. So we can fucking go cool down. So this is gonna be the end. Tune in next week. Yeah, tune in next week on Monday. New episode.
New episode.
Josie's Instagram page is Nails by Josie.
Nails
with
by
2
Josie
E's.
with 2 E's.
So
Oh,
until Monday, I will see we will see you guys then. Bye.
Bye.